My son got kicked out of class for being autistic. I found him in the hallway outside room 118 with his hands tucked under his armpits. That's what he does when he's trying not to stim. He rocks instead, but barely, like he's apologizing for existing. Wyatt? He wouldn't look at me. Mrs. Palmer came out and closed the door like she was sealing off a biohazard. Thank you for coming so quickly. What happened? Wyatt was humming during independent reading. I asked him to stop 3 times. When he didn't, I removed him. He hums when he's anxious. It's in his IEP. I'm aware. Her voice was so calm it made my teeth hurt. But the other students were complaining. About humming? About the distraction. Wyatt needs to learn the world won't always accommodate him. Wyatt was rocking harder now. He's 10, which is why we need to address these behaviors before they become habits. I felt heat climb my throat. Stimming isn't a behavior, it's how his brain works. Mrs. Palmer tilted her head. I taught special ed before transferring to gen ed. I know what I'm doing. Then why is my son in the hallway? Because he needs to learn self-regulation. Wyatt stood up and walked away. Didn't say anything, just left. I caught him in the parking lot. He was standing by my car with his hands over his ears even though it was dead silent. Wyatt, talk to me. I tried to stop. His voice cracked. I tried so hard but my brain wouldn't let me and she got mad and everyone stared and I ruined everything. You didn't ruin anything. Yes, I did. She's right. I can't control myself. That night, I emailed Mrs. Palmer. She responded in 4 minutes. Happy to chat. I think we're on the same team here. We met the next afternoon. She had printouts ready. Articles about teaching autistic kids independence. A highlighted copy of Wyatt's IEP. I want to show you something. She pulled out her phone. This is my brother Danny. The photo showed a man in his 30s on a couch, rocking, hands flapping. Danny's autistic, nonverbal. He lives in a group home because my parents couldn't handle him anymore. I didn't know what to say. They coddled him his whole life, let him stim whenever he wanted, never pushed him to adapt, and now he can't function. She looked at me. I don't want that for Wyatt. My stomach dropped. So you're punishing him. I'm preparing him. The real world doesn't care about IEPs. It'll chew him up if he can't control himself. He's not your brother. No, but he could end up just like him if we don't intervene. I requested a different teacher. The principal said the other 2 had wait lists. Wyatt started coming home with stomach aches, begged me to let him stay home. Just one day, Mom, please. I let him stay home on a Friday. He spent the entire day in his room with the lights off. Monday, I walked him to class. Mrs. Palmer was greeting students at the door. Good morning, Wyatt. He didn't answer. I watched through the window. Wyatt pulled out his pencil and started tapping it. Quiet, rhythmic. She stopped mid-sentence. Wyatt, pencil down. He stopped. 30 seconds later, he started rocking. She walked over and put her hand on his shoulder. He flinched. We talked about this. 2 minutes later, his hands started flapping under the desk. Wyatt, hallway, now. He grabbed his backpack and left. I met him outside. He was crying silently. I can't stop being myself. I pulled out my phone and started recording. I walked into the classroom. I want you to explain, on camera, why you keep removing my son. Her face went pale. That's not appropriate. Neither is traumatizing a 10-year-old because he reminds you of your brother. 23 kids stared at us. Excuse me? You're not helping Wyatt. You're punishing him because you're angry at your parents for how they raised Danny. She stepped toward me. You need to leave. Not until you admit what you're doing. Her hands shook. I'm trying to save him from ending up like Danny. A girl named Sophie raised her hand. Mrs. Palmer? Why do you always pick on Wyatt? Another kid spoke up. Yeah, you let Cameron tap his pencil all the time. Mrs. Palmer's face crumpled. I stopped recording. I'm sending this to the superintendent. She was placed on leave the next day. Wyatt got moved to Mrs. Kim's class.